Frozen Hunters, the untold story of Arctic wildlife. In the Arctic's vast, frozen expanse, life thrives against all odds. Beneath the pale sun and shimmering northern lights, the icy wilderness is a stage for predator and prey locked in a perpetual dance of life and death. This is their story. Chapter 1, The King of the Ice, Tundra the Polar Bear. At the top of the food chain, Tundra, the majestic polar bear, roamed with unmatched power. His fur was pure white, a perfect camouflage against the snow, but his hunger was growing. The sea ice was melting earlier each year, and hunting seals became more challenging. With his keen sense of smell, Tundra detected a seal breathing hole hidden beneath the snow. Crouching low, he became a statue, motionless and patient. Minutes turned to hours until finally, a ringed seal surfaced, gasping for air. In a flash, Tundra's massive paws struck, breaking the ice and pulling the seal out with deadly precision. Blood stained the snow as he fed, replenishing his energy for the brutal days ahead. Yet, survival was never certain. As Tundra ate, the chilling howls of Arctic wolves echoed in the distance, reminding him that even kings must stay vigilant. Chapter 2, Ghosts of the Tundra. The Arctic wolf pack. Fang, the alpha of the Arctic wolf pack, led his family through a blinding snowstorm. Their fur blended seamlessly with the white expanse, their eyes sharp and calculating. They were hungry, their last meal days behind them. In the distance, musk oxen huddled together, their thick coats shielding them from the cold. Their horns were sharp, and they formed a defensive circle around the calves. Fang knew this would be a challenge. He signaled to his pack, each member understanding their role. They charged as one, a blur of white fur and muscle. The musk oxen bellowed, their hooves digging into the snow as they defended their young. But Fang was strategic. He targeted the weakest, a limping calf, struggling to keep up. The pack isolated it, wearing it down with relentless nips and growls. Finally, Fang lunged, his jaws closing around its throat, ending the struggle. As the pack feasted, steam rising from the fresh kill, they knew this victory meant survival, at least for today. Chapter 3, Beneath the Ice. The killer whales trap under the Arctic Ocean's frozen surface. A pod of orcas swam silently, their black and white bodies gliding through the frigid water. Shadow, the matriarch, led them with cunning intelligence. They were hunting beluga whales, whose haunting songs echoed through the depths. The belugas were cautious, staying close to floating icebergs for safety. But Shadow was a master strategist. She signaled her pod, and they moved swiftly, creating powerful waves that rocked the ice. The belugas panicked, breaking formation. With precision, the orcas isolated a young beluga, trapping it against the ice. Shadow attacked, her jaws clamping down as the rest of the pod joined in. The water turned red as the orcas feasted. Shadow's intelligence and teamwork had secured another victory. Chapter 4, The Sky's Silent Assassin. Whisper, the snowy owl high above. Whisper, the snowy owl, soared with grace, her wings silent against the icy wind. Her yellow eyes scanned the snow below, spotting the slightest movement. A lemming darted between snowdrifts, unaware of the predator above. Whisper hovered, calculating her attack. With a silent dive, she became a missile of feathers and talons. She struck the snow with deadly accuracy, her sharp paws piercing the lemming. It was a swift kill, a testament to her unmatched hunting skills. Carrying her prey back to her nest, Whisper knew her owlets would eat well tonight. Yet, she remained ever watchful, knowing the Arctic sky held other dangers. Chapter 5, masters of camouflage. Frost the Arctic fox in the shadow of an iceberg. Frost the Arctic fox moved with stealth. Her white fur blended perfectly with the snow, rendering her nearly invisible. She was hunting Arctic hares, whose powerful legs made them swift prey. Frost crept closer, her body low, her eyes locked on a hare grazing on frozen lichen. With explosive speed, she lunged, snow spraying behind her. The hare bolted, zigzagging across the tundra. But Frost was relentless, her agility unmatched. She anticipated the hare's every move, finally leaping high and landing with precision. Her jaws closed around the hare's neck, ending the chase. As she carried her prize back to her den, Frost's eyes scanned the horizon, knowing other predators were always near. Chapter 6, Battle of Giants, Tundra versus the Walrus herd. Tundra's hunger grew unbearable. He ventured to the coast, where a colony of walruses rested, their massive bodies piled together for warmth. Their long tusks were formidable weapons, and they were fiercely protective of their young. Tundra chose his target, a pup on the edge of the group. He charged with thunderous speed, his claws tearing through the snow. The adult walruses bellowed, forming a wall of tusks and blubber. But Tundra was relentless. He slashed at the defenders, his strength overpowering their resistance. After a brutal battle, he seized the pup, dragging it away before the adults could retaliate. Panting and bloodied, Tundra devoured his hard-won meal, his survival assured for another day. Yet, he knew the cycle would continue, the unending struggle in this kingdom of ice. Chapter 7, A world of hunters and hunted. As the Arctic sun dipped below the horizon, the icy wilderness came alive with the echoes of life and death. From Tundra's powerful hunts to Fang's strategic attacks, from Shadow's coordinated ambushes to Frost's cunning stealth, each predator played its part in the frozen ecosystem. Even the prey fought fiercely, defending their young, fleeing with breathtaking speed, and outsmarting their hunters. This was the Arctic, a realm where only the strongest survived. Tundra stood atop a glacier, his silhouette majestic against the northern lights. His eyes scanned his kingdom, knowing every day was a battle. Yet, he remained unchallenged, the king of the ice. Chapter 8, The Underwater Assassin, Stealth. The leopard seal beneath the frozen ocean. Stealth, the leopard seal, moved like a shadow. Sleek and muscular, his spotted coat camouflaged him against the shimmering icebergs. His sharp teeth were perfect for tearing flesh, and his hunger was relentless. Stealth's yellow eyes locked onto a group of Adelie penguins gathered at the water's edge, hesitating before their dive. They were cautious, knowing the dangers that lurked below. But hunger forced them into the icy water. With explosive speed, Stealth surged upward, slicing through the water like a torpedo. His jaws snapped shut around a young penguin, the water turning crimson. The others scattered, flapping frantically. But Stealth was a master hunter. He twisted and lunged, catching another before it could escape. Dragging his prey to an ice floe, he feasted, blood staining the white snow. His powerful body relaxed as he basked under the pale Arctic sun, satisfied, for now. Yet, the cold waters were never safe, even for a predator like him. Chapter 9, The Ice Phantom, Frostbite. The snow leopard in the rugged cliffs bordering the Arctic tundra. Frostbite, the snow leopard, prowled with ghostly stealth. His long tail balanced him perfectly as he moved across sheer rock faces. His fur, dappled with gray and white rosettes, blended seamlessly with the snow-dusted stones. He was stalking mountain goats, agile climbers whose sharp hooves gripped the rocky terrain. They were vigilant, their golden eyes scanning for danger. But Frostbite was patient, his body low, muscles coiled. He watched the youngest goat stray too far from the herd. In a heartbeat, Frostbite sprang. He leapt from ledge to ledge, his powerful hind legs propelling him with breathtaking speed. The goats scattered, but the young one was too slow. Frostbite pounced, his claws digging deep, his fangs piercing the throat. The kill was swift, merciful. As the Snow Leopard dragged his prey to a secluded ledge, the harsh wind howled, echoing his triumph. Frostbite's eyes glowed, fierce and unyielding, the spirit of the mountains. Chapter 10, Masters of I. The Arctic falcons high above the frozen world, bliss circled, her wings wide, her vision sharp. She was the fastest predator of the Arctic sky, diving at speeds unmatched by any bird. Beside her flew Tempest, her mate, equally fierce and cunning. Together, they hunted ptarmigans, birds whose white feathers made them nearly invisible against the snow. But nothing escaped Blizzard's piercing gaze. She spotted a flock feeding on exposed shrubs. With a powerful beat of her wings, she folded her body and dove. She became a blur, a missile of feathers and talons. The ptarmigans scattered, but Tempest was waiting. He attacked from below, driving the panicked birds higher, right into Blizzard's path. Her talons struck with lethal precision, her beak snapping the neck of her prey. The falcon pair worked in perfect harmony, masters of the sky. As they soared back to their rocky nest, the Arctic wind whispered their victory, a testament to their speed and strategy. Epilogue: the untold story in the Arctic's unforgiving beauty, life persisted. Every creature, predator, and prey, fought for survival, each with its own story of courage, strength, and resilience. This was their world, a land of frozen hunters, untold stories, and the unbreakable will to survive.
Thanks for watching Kids Hub. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video, comment below, and share it with your friends. And most importantly, subscribe to Kids Hub for more fun and exciting stories. See you in the next adventure.
Life in the frozen wild. Arctic animals of the North Pole. The Arctic, a region of frozen tundra and icy waters, is home to a remarkable array of animals that have adapted to survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Despite the constant sub-zero temperatures, darkness of polar winters, and treacherous landscapes, the creatures of the Arctic have evolved to thrive in this challenging world. In this documentary, we will explore the daily lives, unique adaptations, and survival strategies of the Arctic's most fascinating creatures. 1. Polar bear. The polar bear, Ursus maritimus, is one of the most iconic and powerful animals of the Arctic. These majestic creatures are the largest land carnivores on Earth, with males growing up to 10 feet in length and weighing over 1,500 pounds. Adapted to the frigid Arctic environment, polar bears have a thick, water-repellent coat of fur and a layer of fat beneath their skin, providing insulation against the extreme cold. Their white fur helps them blend into the snow, while their large paws distribute weight to prevent them from sinking into the snow. Polar bears primarily hunt seals, especially ringed and bearded seals, which they catch by waiting patiently near breathing holes in the ice. They are skilled swimmers and can travel long distances in the water to find food. However, as the Arctic sea ice continues to melt due to climate change, polar bears are facing challenges in finding food and suitable habitats, putting their survival at risk. 2. Arctic fox. The Arctic fox, Vulpes lagopus, is a small carnivore perfectly adapted to life in the Arctic. Its thick, dense fur coat, which changes color with the seasons, provides both warmth and camouflage. In winter, the fox's fur turns white, helping it blend in seamlessly with the snowy landscape. In summer, the coat turns brown or gray to match the tundra's rocky terrain. Arctic foxes are omnivorous and opportunistic feeders, preying on small mammals such as lemmings, voles, and birds' leftovers. But they will also scavenge the remains of larger predators' kills, including polar bears' leftovers. In the harsh winter months, the Arctic fox will use its keen sense of smell to locate prey beneath the snow. Despite its small size, the Arctic fox is incredibly resilient, able to survive temperatures as low as 50 degrees Celsius, 58 degrees Fahrenheit. 3. Arctic hare rabbit. The Arctic hare, Lepus arcticus, is a large, white hare found across the Arctic tundra. With its thick fur and powerful hind legs, the Arctic hare is well equipped to survive the long, cold winters. It is one of the few mammals that can remain active year-round in the Arctic, even in the most extreme conditions. In winter, its fur turns white, providing excellent camouflage against the snow, and it is able to dig through snowdrifts to find food. Arctic hares are herbivores, feeding primarily on woody plants, mosses, and lichen. During the winter, when food is scarce, they rely on their ability to dig through snow to uncover plants that are otherwise hidden beneath the ice. Their strong legs and large feet help them move swiftly across deep snow and avoid predators such as Arctic foxes and wolves. 4. Snowy owl. The snowy owl, Bubos scandiacus, is one of the most stunning birds in the Arctic, instantly recognizable due to its large, round face and striking white feathers. These owls are perfectly adapted to the cold, with a thick coat of feathers covering their bodies, including their feet. They have specialized feathers around their faces that help funnel sound toward their ears, allowing them to detect prey. Snowy owls are expert hunters, preying mainly on small mammals such as lemmings and voles. They have exceptional vision and are able to spot prey from a great distance. These owls often hunt during the day, unlike most other owls, due to the long daylight hours of the Arctic summer. 5. Walrus seal. The walrus, Odobenus rosmarus, is a large marine mammal known for its distinctive tusks, thick skin, and whiskers. Walruses are social animals and can be found in large herds on ice floes or along coastal areas. They are highly adapted to life in the cold, with a thick layer of blubber that insulates them from freezing waters. Walruses are primarily benthic feeders, using their sensitive whiskers to detect clams, snails, and other invertebrates on the ocean floor. They dive to depths of up to 80 meters, 260 feet, to forage for food, but they often rest on ice floes. Walruses are vulnerable to climate change, as melting sea ice affects their ability to haul out and reproduce. 6. Harp seal. The harp seal, Hagophilus groenlandicus, is a marine mammal known for its distinctive black markings that form a harp-like shape on its back. Harp seals are born on sea ice and spend the first few weeks of life nursing from their mothers before heading into the water to learn to swim. They are excellent swimmers and spend much of their time hunting for fish such as capelin, herring, and cod. Harp seals are well adapted to life in the cold, with thick, insulating fur and a layer of fat that helps them survive in icy waters. They are known for their playful nature, often seen swimming in groups and interacting with one another. However, like many Arctic species, harp seals face threats from climate change, which is causing their sea ice habitats to melt. 7. Beluga whale. The beluga whale, Delphinapterus lucas, is a small, white whale found in the Arctic and subarctic waters. Known for their high-pitched vocalizations, belugas are social creatures that live in pods and communicate through a complex range of sounds. Their white skin helps them blend into their icy surroundings. Belugas are highly adapted to the cold, with a thick layer of blubber that helps insulate them from freezing waters. They are also one of the few whale species that can live in shallow coastal waters, where they feed on a wide variety of prey, including fish, shrimp, and other invertebrates. 8. Narwhal unicorn whale. The narwhal, Monodon monoceros, is one of the most mysterious and fascinating creatures of the Arctic. These whales are known for their long, spiral tusks, which are actually elongated teeth, with some theories suggesting that it is used for mating displays or for detecting changes in water pressure. Narwhals are well adapted to life in the Arctic, spending much of their time in icy waters, feeding on fish, squid, and shrimp. Due to their remote habitat, narwhals remain one of the least studied whale species. 9. Caribou, reindeer. Deer. The caribou, Reindeer tarandus, also known as reindeer in Europe, is a migratory herbivore that roams the Arctic tundra in large herds. Caribou have adapted to the cold by growing a thick coat of fur that insulates them from freezing temperatures. Their hooves are uniquely adapted to the tundra, designed to spread out and prevent them from sinking into deep snow. Caribou are known for their long migrations, traveling thousands of miles between their summer feeding grounds and wintering areas. During the winter, they dig through snow to find food, primarily lichen, moss, and other vegetation. 10. Muskox bison. The muskox, Ovibos moschatus, is a large, shaggy herbivore that has roamed the Arctic tundra for thousands of years. Known for their thick, woolly coats and strong, curved horns, musk oxen are well adapted to life in the freezing cold. Their dense fur, made up of long guard hairs and a soft undercoat, provides them with protection against the biting winds and icy temperatures. Musk oxen are social animals, living in herds that provide protection against predators such as wolves. They feed on grasses, shrubs, and mosses, grazing in the tundra during the short Arctic summer. In winter, they dig through deep snow to uncover food hidden beneath the ice. Musk oxen are incredibly resilient and can withstand the harshest conditions, but their numbers have been reduced due to hunting and environmental pressures. 11. Ptarmigan bird. Ptarmigan, Lagopus muda, is a small bird that lives year-round in the Arctic tundra. These birds are remarkable for their ability to survive in freezing conditions, thanks to their thick, insulating feathers. Their plumage changes color with the seasons, turning white in winter to blend in with the snow and brown or gray in summer. Ptarmigans are herbivores, feeding on a variety of plants, including mosses, grasses, and berries. In winter, when food is scarce, they use their strong legs to dig through the snow to find vegetation. These birds are well adapted to the harsh conditions of the Arctic, and their ability to camouflage is one of their key survival traits. Conclusion. The Arctic is a world of extremes, where life thrives despite the freezing temperatures and isolation. From the mighty polar bear to the elusive ptarmigan, the animals of the Arctic have evolved to survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. However, as climate change continues to impact the region, the survival of these incredible creatures is increasingly at risk. It is up to us to protect their fragile habitats and ensure that the Arctic remains a place where life can continue to flourish for generations to come.
Thanks for watching Kids Hub. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video, comment below, and share it with your friends. And most importantly, subscribe to Kids Hub for more fun and exciting stories. See you in the next adventure.
The Antarctic, the coldest and windiest place on Earth, is a land of extreme conditions. Covered in ice and surrounded by frigid waters, this remote wilderness may seem uninhabitable, yet it is home to some of the most extraordinary creatures on the planet. From the resilient emperor penguin to the elusive colossal squid, these animals have developed remarkable adaptations to survive the harsh environment of the South Pole. Join us as we explore the lives of Antarctica's unique wildlife. One. Emperor penguin. The emperor penguin, Aptenodytes forsteri, is the largest and most iconic of all penguin species. Standing up to 1.2 meters, 4 feet, tall and weighing up to 40 kilograms, 88 pounds, these birds are built for survival in Antarctica's extreme cold. Their thick layers of fat and dense feathers provide insulation, while their ability to huddle together in large groups helps conserve warmth during the brutal winter months. Unlike most birds, emperor penguins breed in the harsh Antarctic winter. Males incubate the eggs on their feet under a flap of skin, enduring months of fasting while their mates hunt for food in the icy ocean. Once the chicks hatch, both parents take turns feeding them regurgitated fish and krill. The emperor penguin's ability to endure such extreme conditions makes it a true survivor of the Antarctic. 2. Adelie penguin. The Adelie penguin, Pygoscelis adeliae, is a smaller but equally remarkable Antarctic penguin. Found across the continent's rocky coastlines, Adelie penguins are excellent swimmers, using their streamlined bodies to propel themselves through the frigid waters in search of krill, fish, and squid. Unlike emperor penguins, Adelie penguins nest on ice-free rocky ground, forming large colonies where they build nests out of stones. These energetic birds are known for their playful and curious nature, but they are also fiercely protective of their nests. With climate change threatening their icy habitat, Adelie penguins are facing new challenges in maintaining their population. Weddell seal. The Weddell seal, Leptonycotes weddelli, is one of the most remarkable marine mammals in Antarctica. Known for its ability to dive deep under the ice, this seal can hold its breath for over an hour while searching for fish and squid beneath the frozen ocean. Weddell seals are well adapted to their icy environment, with thick blubber that keeps them warm in the freezing water. They are known for maintaining breathing holes in the ice using their teeth, which unfortunately leads to their teeth wearing down over time. Unlike some other seals, Weddell seals are relatively docile and are often observed lounging on the ice, seemingly unfazed by the harsh conditions. 4. Leopard seal. The leopard seal, Hydrurga leptonix, is Antarctica's top predator, feared for its powerful jaws and sharp teeth. Unlike other seals that primarily eat fish and krill, leopard seals have a more carnivorous diet, preying on penguins and even other seals. These sleek and agile hunters are known for their incredible speed in the water. They often wait near ice edges or beneath the surface, ambushing unsuspecting prey. Despite their fearsome reputation, leopard seals are solitary animals and rarely interact with humans. Their role as apex predators helps maintain balance in Antarctica's delicate marine ecosystem. 5. Crab-eater seal. The crab-eater seal, Lobodon parsinophaga, is one of the most numerous seal species on Earth, with an estimated population of over 15 million. Despite their name, crab-eater seals do not eat crabs. Instead, their diet consists mainly of Antarctic krill, which they filter through specialized teeth that act like a sieve. Crab-eater seals are incredibly well adapted to life in Antarctica, spending most of their lives on ice floes and rarely coming ashore. Their light-colored fur provides camouflage against the ice, helping them avoid predators like leopard seals and orcas. 6. Ross seal. The Ross seal, Omatophoca rossi, is the least studied and most mysterious of the Antarctic seals. These elusive creatures are rarely seen due to their remote habitat in the deep ice-covered waters of the Southern Ocean. Ross seals are smaller than other Antarctic seals, but they are known for their distinctive vocalizations, which can be heard both above and below the water. Scientists believe these sounds play a role in communication and possibly echolocation. Much about their behavior remains unknown, making them one of the most enigmatic creatures of the Antarctic. 7. Orca, killer whale. Whale the orca, Orcinus orca, also known as the killer whale, is the most powerful marine predator in Antarctic waters. With their striking black and white coloration and remarkable intelligence, orcas are formidable hunters, working in coordinated groups to capture prey. Different pods of orcas have specialized hunting techniques. Some have developed a strategy called wave washing, where they create waves to knock seals off ice floes. Others specialize in hunting fish or even attacking other whales. As one of the ocean's top predators, orcas play a crucial role in maintaining balance within the Antarctic marine ecosystem. 8. Colossal squid. The colossal squid, Mesonychoteuthis hamiltoni, is one of the most mysterious and rarely seen creatures of the deep Antarctic Ocean. Growing up to 14 meters, 46 feet, in length, it is one of the largest invertebrates on Earth. Unlike its relative, the giant squid, the colossal squid has larger eyes and rotating hooks on its tentacles, making it a fearsome deep-sea predator. Scientists believe these massive squids are preyed upon by sperm whales and orcas, but much about their behavior and biology remains a mystery due to the extreme depths at which they live. 9. Antarctic krill shrimp. The Antarctic krill, Euphausia superba, may be small, but it plays a massive role in the Antarctic food chain. These tiny, shrimp-like creatures are the primary food source for many of the continent's marine animals, including whales, seals, penguins, and seabirds. Living in vast swarms, Antarctic krill are a keystone species, forming the foundation of the Antarctic ecosystem. Their populations are threatened by climate change and increased fishing activities, which can have a cascading effect on the entire food web. 10. South Polar Skua Eagle. The South Polar Skua, Stercorarius mccormicki, is one of Antarctica's most formidable seabirds. Often referred to as the pirates of the sky, these opportunistic birds are known for their aggressive hunting and scavenging behavior. South Polar Skuas often prey on penguin eggs and chicks, stealing them from nests with remarkable precision. They are also skilled fish hunters, using their sharp talons and beaks to snatch prey from the ocean. Though they may not be the most beloved birds in Antarctica, they play an essential role in the ecosystem by controlling penguin populations and scavenging carrion. Antarctica is a land of extremes, where only the toughest and most adaptable creatures can survive. From the emperor penguin's endurance in the icy cold to the orca's mastery of the ocean, each of these animals has evolved in remarkable ways to thrive in this frozen world. Each of these animals has evolved in remarkable ways to thrive in this frozen world. However, as climate change and human activities continue to threaten their habitat, it is more important than ever to protect Antarctica and its incredible wildlife for generations to come.
Thanks for watching Kids Hub. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video, comment below, and share it with your friends. And most importantly, subscribe to Kids Hub for more fun and exciting stories. See you in the next adventure.
Surviving the Ice. The story of the polar bear in the vast, frozen wilderness of the Arctic, where temperatures plunge to unimaginable lows and the sun disappears for months. A majestic predator rules supreme, the polar bear. Known scientifically as Ursus maritimus, meaning sea bear, this magnificent creature is perfectly adapted to the harsh environment of ice and snow. Yet, even the king of the Arctic faces an uncertain future as its icy realm melts away. Masters of the ice polar bears are the largest land carnivores on Earth, with males weighing up to 1,600 pounds and measuring up to 10 feet when standing on their hind legs. Their massive paws, which can be as wide as 12 inches, act as snowshoes, distributing their weight as they walk on thin ice. Sharp claws and non-slip footpads provide grip on the slippery surface, while their powerful limbs make them exceptional swimmers. A thick layer of blubber insulates them against the frigid temperatures, and their fur, although it appears white, is actually translucent, allowing sunlight to reach their black skin, which absorbs heat. This ingenious natural design enables polar bears to thrive in one of the coldest places on Earth. Hunting the frozen seas. Polar bears are apex predators, specially adapted to hunt seals, their primary source of food. Their hunting strategy is both calculated and patient, relying on stealth and timing to catch their prey. 1. Seal stalking and ambush. 1. Polar bears primarily hunt seals, particularly ringed and bearded seals, which depend on sea ice for resting and breeding. 2. Using their acute sense of smell, they can detect a seal nearly a mile away or beneath several feet of compacted snow. 3. A common hunting technique is to wait silently by a seal's breathing hole, called an igloo, for hours, sometimes even days, until the seal surfaces for air. 3. The bear remains motionless, blending into the snowy landscape, before delivering a swift, powerful strike with its massive paw, pulling the seal out onto the ice. 4. Alternatively, they use a stalking method, slowly creeping towards a resting seal on the ice, staying low and minimizing movement. 4. At the right moment, they charge at high speed, covering the distance in a matter of seconds before the seal can escape into the water. 1. Breaking into seal dens. 1. During the winter and spring, ringed seals build snow dens on top of the ice to shelter their pups. 1. Polar bears use their strong sense of smell to locate these dens. 2. They stand on their hind legs and crash down with their massive forelimbs, collapsing the den and capturing the seal pups inside. 2. This technique is crucial during the spring when hunting opportunities are scarce. 1. Opportunistic feeding. 1. Polar bears are opportunistic hunters and scavengers. 1. They are known to eat carcasses of whales and walruses that wash up on shore. 1. In times of food scarcity, they may consume birds, eggs, or even vegetation, although these are not enough to sustain them long term. 2. In recent years, due to diminishing ice, some bears have been observed scavenging in human settlements, leading to increased human-wildlife conflicts. Feast and famine. The challenges of hunting a successful hunt provides a polar bear with rich, fatty meat. A single adult seal can provide up to 100 pounds of blubber, giving the bear the energy needed to survive the harsh Arctic environment. They prioritize the blubber, which is calorie-dense, leaving the leaner meat for scavengers like Arctic foxes. However, hunting is no easy task. Studies show that polar bears are only successful in about 1 out of every 20 hunting attempts. As sea ice continues to decline due to climate change, hunting becomes even more challenging. Bears are forced to swim longer distances or move to land, where food is scarce. This leads to malnutrition, decreased cub survival rates, and increased mortality. Life of a nomad polar bears are solitary wanderers, covering vast distances in search of food. Some have been tracked traveling over 1,000 miles across the Arctic ice. They are exceptional swimmers, capable of covering over 60 miles in a single stretch, using their large, powerful forelimbs to propel themselves through icy waters. Mother polar bears are fiercely protective, giving birth to 1 to 3 cubs in snow dens. These dens provide shelter from the extreme cold, with temperatures inside remaining above freezing, even when outside temperatures drop to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Cubs are born blind, toothless, and covered in fine fur. They rely entirely on their mother's rich milk to grow and survive the harsh Arctic conditions. The bond between mother and cubs is strong, lasting about 2 years, during which she teaches them essential survival skills, hunting, swimming, and navigating the ice. Challenges of a changing world. The Arctic is warming nearly 4 times faster than the rest of the planet, leading to dramatic changes in sea ice coverage. The ice is melting earlier in spring and forming later in autumn, reducing the polar bear's hunting season. Without sufficient ice, they are forced to swim longer distances or move onto land, where food is scarce. Malnutrition is becoming more common, and some bears have been observed scavenging for food in human settlements, increasing conflicts with humans. Additionally, industrial activities like oil drilling and shipping threaten their habitat with pollution and disturbances. Scientists predict that if current trends continue, 2/3 of the world's polar bears could disappear by 2050. This decline not only impacts the Arctic ecosystem but also serves as a stark warning of the broader consequences of climate change. Hope for the Arctic King. Despite the challenges, there is hope. Conservationists are working to protect critical habitats and reduce greenhouse gas emissions to slow the rate of climate change. International agreements, such as the Marine Mammal Protection Act and the Endangered Species Act, offer legal protection to polar bears. Innovative solutions, like artificial feeding programs and relocation efforts, are being explored to support struggling populations. Education and awareness campaigns are also playing a vital role in inspiring global action to preserve the Arctic environment. A symbol of resilience, the polar bear stands as a powerful symbol of resilience and adaptability. It has survived for thousands of years in one of the harshest environments on Earth, evolving remarkable traits to thrive in the ice and snow. Yet, its greatest challenge is one it cannot adapt to alone: human-induced climate change. The fate of the polar bear is intertwined with our own, reminding us of the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. By protecting the Arctic and addressing climate change, we are not only saving the polar bear but also safeguarding our planet for future generations.
Thanks for watching Kids Hub. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video, comment below, and share it with your friends. And most importantly, subscribe to Kids Hub for more fun and exciting stories. See you in the next adventure.